And can you feel the love tonight? Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel and you love sneakers, consider subscribing. You can unsubscribe anytime, but we upload a lot of sneaker videos. Buckets, please define a lot for the people.
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Mr. Foamer Simpson. Same name across the boards. Last thing I want to mention before we dive into today's pair of sneakers is uncivilizedstore.com. Voila, here it is. Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself, we have a clothing brand. We just dropped some new stuff over on the website. We'll put that link in the description. Almost everything on the website is made in the USA. A lot of it we print right here in our studio at the workshop, and we would love for you to check it out. So throwing that out there. Buckets, anything to add, or are we jumping in? Cannonball, a double triple axle cannonball into the shallow end.
Okay, sure.
We doing it?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Air Jordan 9 Cool Gray. These are set to release March 15th for a retail price of $210. Right out of the box, I just love this cool gray colorway, monochromatic vibes, if you will. There's just something about cool gray Jordans that seem to do it for me. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like this is the Jordan 11 cool gray. I know it's not, but it might be my second favorite cool gray colorway in the Jordan line. Buckets, is that a bold take?
I think the 4 is better, but I don't know if I'd say it's a bold take.
There's 3s, there's 4s, there's these. I just really like these. Now, something about this pair specifically is that the Jordan 9 originally released during that 93-94 season, but Jordan had just retired. He was playing baseball. Well, this is not an OG colorway. This colorway originally released in 2002, right when Jordan was unretiring from the NBA for a second time. He was getting buckets with the Wizards, and so he actually did wear this pair, this colorway, on court, which does make them better in my opinion. It just does. As far as the details go, you've got this light gray suede, as you can see. The stitched and textured panels to give it a little pizzazz. And then this darker patent leather wrapping around the sneaker to give it even more pizzazz. Air Jordan front and center. Pull tab on the heel with that white global Jumpman, as you can see, 23 embroidered underneath that. You've got the gray ankle liner with the traditional Jordan 9 booty setup. Speaking of booty, this particular silhouette really is almost like a sneaker boot. I've talked about it before in previous videos, but I think it is one of the best Jordan models to wear with jeans for that exact reason, because it's kind of that sneaker boot sort of vibe. Very good for the fall and winter, very good with a good pair of denim. You've got the crispy white laces, crispy white midsole with another Jumpman hit, and you've got the icy gray bottoms with yet another Jumpman in white, and you can see some of these different international details as well. When Tinker designed these, that was sort of the inspiration behind the sneaker. Jordan's ever-growing global impact. Basketball was growing as a sport, and so was the legend of Michael Jordan. So that was sort of the buckets, what's the word I'm looking for? The feng shui.
The emphasis.
The emphasis, the driving force behind the Jordan 9. It's a really nice sneaker, super dope colorway. I am a longtime advocate of the 9. I actually think it's one of the most underrated Jordan models out there. I will say the olive pair is definitely my favorite personally, but these are probably number 2 for me. Don't get me wrong, there are other dope colorways. You got the original white and black pair that he wore in Space Jam, powder blues, fancy colorways like the Bins and the Dornbeckers. There are a bunch of dope pairs, which is why I say it is such an underrated model for me. Buckets. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. I think it's the 8s, the 9s, and the 12s. The 3 most underrated, in my opinion.
I'm just trying to think.
10s might be in the mix, but
10s don't have enough good colorways. They got some of the best
Agreed.
colorways. Like they got like their top 3 colorways are awesome.
Agreed.
But there's not enough, you
Fair.
know, the canon. Not enough canon.
I agree. I don't know what that means, but 8, 9, 12, all fantastic pairs. The moral of the story is I am very happy to have this pair. Final verdict, you know, we got to give a score to make it official. I'm going to give these buckets, I'm going 9 out of 10. Think that's going to be higher than you? You know, look, I could be a hard ass and give them an 8.5 out of 10. I'm going 9 out of 10. I think it's a really, really great pair.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10. Give me all you got.
8.5.
8.5. All right.
But I'm not being a hard ass.
A little bit.
No, it's not the way I do things.
8.5 is actually higher than I thought you were going to give them. You dig them.
Yeah, I think they're awesome.
Okay.
I think it's the second best. Maybe tied with the white and black pair for the second best 9.
Fair. Okay.
And
Olive number 1?
olive number 1 for sure.
Good man.
And what I was going to say is, you touched on it, but basically this is not an OG pair, OG colorway.
Right.
But because he played in them, it kind of is an OG colorway.
Yeah. I mean, for all intents and purposes,
Yeah.
if you will. Jordan with the bat.
Birmingham Barons.
You got to do it. Playing the outfield. Not as good of a baseball player as he was a basketball player, obviously, but a underrated, I know I'm throwing that word around, an underrated dual sport athlete, Michael Jordan.
For sure.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Leave a comment below. Let us know how you feel about these. Like them, love them, hate them. How do you feel about the Jordan 9? How do you feel about this colorway? Whatever your feelings are, leave them below. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. Weak motorboat today.
Okay.
It happens. We all have off games.
Yeah.
Anything from you?
I never have an off game.
That's a lie. Adios.